The Alpine Aspen Festival is an educational gathering of many different agencies and educational groups that basically gets them together to provide experiences doing wildflower hikes, also learning some fly fishing, as well as Dutch oven cooking classes, and another variety of activities, as well as some just educational and informational vendors. And so me and my friend Casey decided to head out there. It's down in Hope Valley, which is just south of South Lake Tahoe, California. And we get there in the morning, a little bit tired, and shake it off, a couple yawns, and get going. We start walking around the festival. It's just getting going. It's still pretty early, but we happen upon a booth with a really sweet lady who starts telling us about the Leviathan Mine, which is just, if you know where Markleyville is, if you go just south of South Lake again, but instead of turning towards this festival, which is by Kirkwood, you go south, you actually get out towards Markleyville, and then if you continue on to Monitor Pass, up just over that pass is Leviathan Mine. And this mine has had numerous problems. It's actually a Superfund site, and this means toxic contaminants have come out of this site and have gone into the water system, which she was kind enough to tell us about.
So here, soil, high pH, and the creek was running right through it. And so that's what created all this downstream contamination and nasty water. But the California Lahontan Water Board came in and started regrading the land and really taking the water and pushing it around the site so it wouldn't pick up the contaminants of the site.
Exactly wasn't pulling, or like the majority of the pollution?
Oh yeah, it's we have a laundry list of pollutants. Mostly things that you find naturally in the area, right?
Okay.
All your copper, zinc, metal, all your metals, metalloids. But mainly what we're looking at: arsenic, nickel, aluminum, and copper.
Okay.
But the acid mining was what was pulling out the metals, yeah.
So when the water is really low in its pH, it just strips the rocks.
Yeah.
It strips everything out of the rock. So one thing that we're trying to do is channel the water around the area, and then treat the water on site. So we have these ponds out there where we divert water into the ponds. We do lime treatment systems to try to raise the pH. The metals fall out, and then at the end of the season, we pull that nasty sediment and we take it to hazardous waste dump in Nevada. And then we've got a bioreactor. It's actually natural bacteria. There's like a pond underneath these rocks, and the bacteria live on the rocks and they eat up all the sulfur. They like sulfur, so they get rid of it. And then at the end of the day, we're putting the clean water back into Leviathan Creek, and downstream to clean up the water.
So after learning about the great cleanup efforts and just other information about what's going on at Leviathan, we just sort of keep wandering about and listen to some really nice music. We also meet a wonderful lady who is from a group in Carson, I believe, called the River Wranglers, and they are an educational organization that teaches about watersheds. And she asked me if I wanted to paint a leaf and make a arts and craft, a little painting thing. And so we sat and talked to her for a little bit, did the arts and craft activity, and then also she walked us through a really nice activity on types of waste, which was pretty cool too.
This activity focuses on pollution. Okay? Most people, when they think of pollution, they think that it's coming from factories or from anybody except from us, you know. But people are getting a little bit better about understanding that they are the reason and the solution to pollution.
And so it rounded out a really nice afternoon and a great introduction to a new festival here in Tahoe, the Alpine Aspen Festival. It's pretty cool. It's got a lot of great information and definitely some pretty amazing classes if you want to check out something like fly fishing or something a little more active than just these educational displays. But overall, a great time. I definitely recommend it.